There are so many kids who love the outdoors, but once they go back to school, they spend more time inside learning rather than outside learning. Well, the Wood Magic Forest Fair gives fourth grade students the chance to be outside while learning about the importance of forest lands and wildlife. Joining me now to tell us more about the program is Matt Schnabel, the Environmental Education Coordinator for the state's Forestry Commission. Thank you so much for being here with us today, Matt.
Hi, thanks for having me.
So tell us a little bit about this program and why it's really so engaging for students.
Yeah. Well, this program, it's a free, fun forestry fact field trip and festival for fourth graders, as you said. And yeah, the kids rotate through all these different learning stations, doing these different hands-on activities, playing games, and yeah, and all at the same time also learning all about our forests and how we care for them.
Absolutely. I mean, this fair was first held back in 1999 at Harbison State Forest, and it's grown a lot since then. So talk about how the fair has grown and what the goal is.
Yeah, the fair has grown. It's kind of changed here and there throughout the years, you know, as the science standards and as the math and ELA standards have changed. But at the core, it's been the same program, always teaching about forest conservation. Again, you know, we're just trying to help develop that environmental ethic in kids so that they understand for and care about our forests in the future.
Something I think is really neat about your program is that you have some of the teachers give their students little pre-tests before, and then they get a post-test, so they can see what they learned from doing it. What do you notice in that?
You know, one of the biggest things is that, you know, kids learn that it's actually okay to cut down trees. I mean, they're a renewable resource. We can grow more trees and we can make so many things from trees. They kind of learn, hey, if I'm going to choose to buy a product, maybe it's better to buy something that's made out of a renewable resource instead of a non-renewable resource. You know, things like plastics and metals and things like that.
So what has the response been from students and teachers who choose to bring their classrooms to the program?
I mean, overwhelmingly positive. You know, they're just, you know, usually blown away by the everything that's learned and the fun that is had. And, you know, we just try and have a lot of fun with the kids. We crack a lot of dad jokes in there and everything like that. But you know, at the heart, you know, we're just trying to change minds, improve the perception of forestry in our state.
All right. And I know that you guys are in need of volunteers in order to make this program happen, which is a big reason I wanted to talk with you today. So you could get some of the information out to people in the community. What do you need in terms of volunteers?
Yeah, so every day it takes about 28 volunteers a day to do everything from guiding classes from station to station, to actually teaching stations, to even doing things just like serving pizza to the kids. So yeah, it takes a lot of hands on deck to make that happen, and yeah, we'd love to have volunteers come out and help us.
Awesome. A study by the American Institute of Research shows that students perform better in school in their curriculums when they got that outdoor exposure. You know, what do you notice are some of the key takeaways that students leave from the program with?
Yeah, so just like, again, what I was saying before, you know, understanding about renewable resources, and trees are a renewable resource, but also about, you know, the science that's behind forestry. You know, most people just understand, you know, loggers just go out and cut down trees and they don't care about, you know, what's left behind. But sustainable forest management is all about the caring for the wildlife, the water, the soil, you know, all that stuff, and then replanting or letting Mother Nature replant the forest when it's done. So there's a lot more that goes into it. There's a lot of science behind forestry. And
aside from the educational component of it, there is so much fun that these students get to have in the program. I know you said you brought a little something to show us a magic trick.
I did.
So what is this trick? I know students can expect this if they do.
Yeah. So this is, you know, we start the show with a magic, introduction, and then we have a magic show. And of course, you know, we have magicians come in. I'm usually the magician's assistant, but I kind of brought in one of the magic tricks that we do with the kids.
All right, give us a little show.
All right, well, Jordan, here, so this is just a magic bag right here, and I'm going to take out. This right here is a pine seed. Okay. All right. So what I want you to do, so first look inside the bag. Is it just like a normal bag right there?
It's normal. There's nothing
normal
in
bag,
it.
Nothing in it. Okay. Go ahead and put that seed down there. All right. Now I'm going to give you this magic cloth.
Okay.
All right. I want you to take that magic cloth and I want you to wave it over the bag. All right. And I want you to now pull out from this bag, I want you to pull out a huge pine tree. All right. Go ahead and reach down there and pull out that Wait a second. Did you find it in there?
I
heard it. I heard it.
You heard
that.
something?
It sounds like the seed. You're grabbing for that seed
I don't know
in there.
what I'm grabbing for. I can't grab
You
it.
can't
Can you grab it for
Hey,
me?
hold on. Yeah. Oh, there's this. You got a little mash. But
Okay.
you aren't really good about this magic stuff. You know.
I'm not so good?
Well, yeah. Well, you know what you forgot? You forgot the magic word. All right, go ahead and put that seed back
Okay.
in there.
Okay.
And take that magic cloth. You know, it's renewable, recyclable, it's biodegradable. It's a paper towel.
Okay.
So go ahead and wave that cloth over the thing and say the magic word. It is at Wood Magic Forest Fair. It's renewable. So say it
Renewable.
3 times.
Renewable, renewable, renewable.
All right, go ahead. And now go ahead and pull out.
Oh.
Whoa, good job. You are pretty good at this. So yeah, so we have this tree here, and so this is what we call a sapling, and then that sapling is going to grow up into to an immature tree or juvenile tree. It's going to like a teenager. It's going to grow fast. It's going to get huge, stay up late at night, be on the phone too much. So then it's going to become a huge adult tree, and it's going to make cones and seeds of its own. So we're going to now transform it back. Go ahead and stick that in there. All right, and then again, go ahead and say the magic word.
What was the magic word again?
Renewable.
Renewable, renewable, renewable.
All right, and reach back down inside that bag and let's see if we can get that seed.
Oh,
there you go. Good job, Jordan.
Wow.
You are pretty good at this magic
That's
thing.
great. I have a lot of questions. How did that happen? Okay, maybe you'll have to give me the tricks afterwards. All right, well, we want to give you all the information about this program. It is actually happening this October, but they are in need of volunteers. So the Wood Magic Forest Fair will be held in Harbison State Forest on October 28th through November 1st. But as I mentioned, they're looking for volunteers to make it happen, and they need 28. If you would like to sign up, you can contact Matt Schnabel at the phone number or the email on your screen. Well, thank you so much, Matt, for joining me today to tell us all about this.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Well, stick with us. We have more Midday coming up after the break.